Hello YouTube. Today, let's talk about Sony. But instead of diving into their movies, though there's plenty to discuss there, we're going to be focusing on their video games. Specifically, let's dive into what has become their mascot for PlayStation, AstroBot. I wanted to discuss why AstroBot is such a great game and how it became what it is now. But I'm really doing this video because this game has so much history behind it. There's kind of something special about its legacy. Plus, AstroBot Rescue Mission is just such an amazing game with charming design and fun mechanics. It truly deserves to be recognized for what it is. Also, I shouldn't have to say this, but here it goes. Spoilers for AstroBot ahead. If you want to play the game and have not yet, go ahead and click off the video. Then come back, please. It's definitely worth a watch. So grab some snacks, settle into your comfy gamer seat, and let's get started. Let's dive into the history of AstroBot and its journey to recognition. It all started back in 2013 with The Playroom, a built-in game for the PS4 that served primarily as a tech demo to showcase the capabilities of the DualShock 4 controller and the PS4 camera. While it introduced some fun ideas, it left zero impact for the game itself. Fast forward to 2017, and with the release of the PSVR, which zero people bought, came Playroom VR. Another tech demo, this time featuring a multiplayer experience. Despite its fun mechanics, it still didn't capture much attention. Then, in 2024, PlayStation surprised everyone by releasing a standalone title featuring AstroBot, and the response was explosive. Gamers hailed it was the perfect game, with many declaring it as a strong contender for Game of the Year. Critics showered it with perfect scores, finally giving this charming little robot the recognition it had long deserved. After nearly a decade, PlayStation nurturing this Mario-inspired character, AstroBot emerged as a beloved icon in its own right. Now, after playing and beating AstroBot myself, I have to say it's a fantastic game. It's colorful, bright, and there's a lot of fun mechanics. One of my favorite mechanics being the frog gloves, either using it to punch the shit out of someone or using it like a grappling hook. And my god, there's a lot of cameos. I think 150 to be exact, or a little bit more, a little bit less. The Persona cameos really were the highlight for me. You do not know how happy I was after seeing Aigis again. It was a fat minute since I saw her. Seriously, the game felt like a breath of fresh air, especially since we don't often see these types of platformers unless Nintendo is spinning out another Mario game. It feels like PlayStation actually took all the right steps to create something fun and unforgettable. That said, it's not perfect. The story was okay at best. I mean, I kind of understand that the story is not really the most important part for these type of games, but man, I would have liked a little bit more to it than just trying to rebuild your PS5 ship to beat up aliens. Also, the controller rumble is not for me. I know I can turn it off, but it just feels super uncomfortable. It got annoying with how loud the controller was rumbling at times, and it drained the hell out of my battery. I also found the camera control a little janky at some points, which made movement kind of frustrating to play with. But overall, it's a very, very fun game, with very little issues that are not going to jeopardize the experience of this game. But all that being said, AstroBot Rescue Mission is such a vibrant and charming game that really brings the joy of classic platformers to life while adding its own unique twist. The colorful visuals and the fun mechanics, along with a ton of cameos. I mean, holy fuck, 150 cameos? How much more can you ask for? Just make it a standout in PlayStation's lineups, going up against God of War and Spider-Man. Sure, It has some quirks, like a pretty simple story, a few camera hiccups, plus that controller rumble can be a bit much, but honestly, those are just very, very minor bumps and an otherwise fantastic experience. If you're looking for a game that mixes nostalgia with fresh gameplay, AstroBot is definitely worth your time. In the end, AstroBot, for my game rating, I give it a 9.5 out of 10. If there's any other games y'all want me to review, or if you guys just want to see me go back to gaming, or you guys like this content, please comment down below. But other than that, noches.